What use is an F-call? In 1905, George Santayana said, "Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it." If you're new to amateur radio like me, you don't remember the past because you don't know it. While I could dig up the history going back to 1900 or so, I'll encourage you instead to let your fingers do that walking and read that on the internet yourself. One particularly interesting document I stumbled on is called History of Radio Call Signs in Australia, a must-read. Having just received my foundation license, I was unaware how recent the development of an F-call actually is. In May 2004, the ACMA published a report on the outcomes of the review of amateur service regulation, which among many outcomes recommended the introduction of an entry-level licensing option in Australia, similar to the foundation license in the United Kingdom. The submissions at the time, over 2/3 in favour of a foundation licensing option, cited the need to make the amateur service more accessible to potential amateurs. There were other outcomes which you can read online. On the 21st of October 2005, the ACMA issued the first foundation license, VK4 Fox Romeo Sierra Tango, to Amanda, who still holds that license today. In 2005, the foundation license looked slightly different to what it does today. At the time, you were permitted 3 watts for FM, AM and CW broadcasts and 10 watts for SSB. This changed on the 3rd of February 2006, when the ACMA notified the WIA that 10 watts was allowed on all permitted emission modes for a foundation license. Now, I was never going to be giving you a history lesson. You knew that from the start. What I was trying to point out is that the privileges we enjoy today come from a background of development driven by amateurs, like yourself, asking questions and making recommendations. It comes from input from the Wireless Institute of Australia. It comes from developments overseas. Next time you key your microphone, think about what went before. And if you're not sure, spend an hour online and have a read. I'm sure you'll find things you didn't know. Perhaps you'll be inspired to write down and document some of your own achievements. One thing's for certain, if it's not written down, it didn't happen, and if that's the case, no one will know if they're repeating the same lesson you just learned. I'm Ono, VK6 Fox Lima Alpha Bravo.